Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC. Well, today we're going to be checking out another one of the knives that Artisan has been doing on Kickstarter. They started doing this, oh, what was it, maybe about a year ago? They kind of started doing them this way, and I tell you what, um, honestly, I kind of think it's almost an ingenious way to get knives produced because you get them bought ahead of time. It kind of makes sense. Now I know Kickstarter, you gotta pay, wait, and all that other stuff. And if it gets uh, funded, then you gotta, it'll take a little while. I get that. I totally understand that. Um, and if you want one, you put your money in limbo. But I tell you what, from a business standpoint, it's kind of smart. Um, and with a company like Artisan, I don't think they've ever had any not get funded from what they've done. But it's to me, it just kind of makes sense. But what do we have in front of us? Well, we have I was going to say two of three, but there's actually four different iterations of what is the Wizard series of knives. Now, this is a collaboration with Dustin Rhodes. His design, Artisan is doing it through Kickstarter, like I said. But I have two of the, we'll call them, we'll take a look at the best way to do it is going to be, we're going to take a look at the Kickstarter after we kind of take a look at the knives. But this one is kind of level one. It's the Sorcerer is how they're portraying it, naming it. They're all the Wizard, but the different levels possibly on the Kickstarter. You got the Sorcerer, you've got the Mage, and you have the Enchanter. Those are the three levels. And like I said, we'll take a look at these two, and then we'll definitely take a look at the Enchanter. But there is also a Magna Mage. Now, I say Magna Mage because, well, it's Magna Cut. These, we're going to take a look. We're going to start off with the Sorcerer. These are in S90V. But there is a Magna Cut version of this guy, the Mage. Oh, God, that looks really, really good. I really like the way that looks. And just wait until you see the Enchanter. Holy cow. But, so what you've got. Kickstarter, you've got titanium. You've got sort of this blue and black fat carbon going on here. Fat carbon, camel carbon. You've got button lock, front flipper, dual thumb studs, floating backspacer. Everything is chamfered off. Really, really nice. You've got this nice slimline titanium clip going on, and it's the same for all of them. It's the same, kind of the same. Same style, definitely not same materials. That just looks too cool. And I know a lot of you out there are like, oh, that blue. Absolutely, it looks fantastic. But this is the Sorcerer level, I guess we'll call it. Chamfered off so nicely. Fit and finish, very, very well done. Let's see yep, absolutely. Now, the one thing about this Kickstarter is I'm a little late on everything after the past 2 or 3 weeks, but this guy's got about 3 days left. It's fully funded. It's way past fully funded. I think they were funding it for like $3,000, and I think they're up to almost $140. So yeah, not $140, $140,000. So yeah, it's well past funded. So don't even sweat that aspect of it. But inlays on here done very, very well. Absolutely very nice. Now you've got like this floating backspacer. I kind of like the looks of that. You got some speed holes going on there. Right hand pocket clip. Now it does appear that it potentially could be. Now I have not taken this apart or anything like that. And let's get a light. Let's get a light in there. That's the one thing I haven't done is get a light in there. And let's see, because it looks like is there a screw? Yeah, there looks like to be the screw. Potentially. Let's get the blade out of the way. That would be smart. Duh. Sorry. So there you go. So look at that. Yeah, it would appear. There you go. It does appear to be reversible pocket clip. Interesting. We don't see reversible pocket clips on titanium knives a whole lot, but it sure does look like it is for sure. Awesome. Very good. I like it. I like that a lot. Very cool. So, and you do have some weight reduction going on there. Keep the weight down this side. Yeah, a little bit. Sure. Nice pockets going in there. Now, like I said, it is dual thumb stud. Jumps out really nice on the thumb stud. Front flipper. It flips pretty darn easy. Pretty low profile too, as you can see there. It does stick up a little bit, but it flips really pretty easily. And, oh, the stupid index finger. I flipped it, and the index finger stopped it. Yeah, this is one of them where I really have to get my index finger out of the way. There we go. I did it. Wasn't very forceful, but I did it. And the index finger didn't get in the way. But S90V blade steel, like I said, very cool. Oh, it's got schmutz. Got some schmutz. I didn't clean it very well. My bad. Oh, well. They're okay. They get used. But I don't know. Nice sort of... I'm not sure if they call it a clip point or a drop point. It looks like a drop point to me. Kind of a harpoon, actually, with that little bit of ledge there. You do have some nice jimping going on. As my hand lands, my thumb's pretty much past the jimping. And, I mean, I don't have large hands. So, the jimping is good. Bring your thumb back. Get it on there. Absolutely. It's just natural rest. My thumb is actually a little bit past the jimping. But there you go. There is Dustin's maker's mark. There's your model number, S90V, Artisan. But like I said, the Sorcerer top or lowest level, if you will, you've got the carbon fiber. Now, with the Mage, now this is the Mage, S90V. This is not the Magna Mage. So I'm going to set this off to the side real quick. But now on this one, you got really, really nice looking Damascus accents. Again, reversible pocket clip. You got a Damascus clip on this one. Everything else is basically the same other than your inlays and your accents. What would you think about a Damascus thumb stud? I don't know. Or a Damascus button. Now, on these, well, let's do our spec check. We'll just keep going like we normally do so we don't get too crazy. Spec check overall, 7 5/8, just shy of 7 3/4. Looks like you've got roughly about a 4 1/4 inch handle, which is going to give you right about a 3.5-ish inch blade. Cutting edge is going to be a little over 3 1/4. Grip length, natural grip length, right about a little bit more than 3.5. So I do have a little bit sticking out there. Normally on the 3.5, it basically comes to the edge of my finger, pinky finger there. But we got just a little bit. Feels absolutely wonderful in hand. Absolutely. Now both of these, this one, not as much. No. This, I was going to say, the Sorcerer level, the carbon fiber one I have, it has just a tiny bit of, it's got a little bit of lock stick on it. This one does. The Mage, not so much. No. No, that's pretty much just spring tension. Yeah, that's pretty much just spring tension. The Sorcerer does have a little bit of lock stick. Let's check out the weight on them. We'll get the Mage first. 3.1 ounces. Now we'll go with this one, the Sorcerer. 3 ounces. So the Mage, just a little bit. Yeah, now it's saying 3.2. Try one more time. Yeah, the Mage is just a little bit heavier. Little bit heavier. Not too bad. But now, I was going to say, we're going to talk about the Enchanter. Because the Enchanter, completely Damascus. And wow. You want to talk about wow. Definitely got a wow factor for me. Now, in and out of the pocket, with these small slimline clips, they need a little bit of help. because they're very low profile. So they do push out a little bit, which is going to give you a good retention. But you saw, I mean, it's got great retention. But going into the pocket, if you get right above it, as you saw, I had to push right from the top, it goes in fine. If you're kind of off a little bit, it does kind of get a little bit of screwy, but that's kind of how it looks in your pocket. And we're not quite bottomed out just because it is super, super low profile. So, you know, and now that goes well in the grip. In the grip, yeah, the pocket or the clip, it's non-existent because it is so low profile and so thin. So it does concern me a little bit because it is thin. It is titanium. I don't know if I'd, you know, if you'd catch it on something. I'm a little bit concerned about that. But other than that, no. Super, super. I really, really am digging these knives. Like I said, it's front flipper. I get it. But you got thumb studs, so I'm good with it. And it does flip really easier. But I tell you what, guys, I'm going to get the laptop up here and we're going to take a look at the enchanter. 1 second. All right, so here we go. We've got the laptop up. We're going to take a look at the Kickstarter real quick. As you can see, they've got 330 backers. Right now it says 4 days to go. It's going to be ending very soon. By the time you see this, it'll probably say 3 days. But, and like I said, they've got almost 140,000 out of, and they were only looking for 3,000. So yeah, it's getting funded. So, oh, there's some friends, but we're going to scroll down. There you go. It even gives you some insight on Dustin, the designer. Very cool. The first one we're going to take a look at, there you go. There's the Sorcerer. Now this one is, if you're backing, it's $199. That is 30% off. So $199 through the Kickstarter. You've got titanium, fat carbon, S90V, the sand polish blade, and the titanium clip. Very, very cool. Now, the next level we already showed you was the Mage. Showed you that. You've got the titanium, Damascus inlay, S90V. Pretty much all the same. Titanium Damascus. Oh, pocket clip. Looks good. But, and then you've got the Magna Mage. And let's see. The Magna Mage was... Oh, let's go over here. The Mage, $299. The Magna Mage, which we're looking at right now, it's basically the Mage, it's just a Magna Cut blade, is $349, 35% off. That's super early bird. And the one I really wanted to show you, which, because I didn't have one. Oh my goodness, this one. Oh, can I not make the picture bigger? I can't. Oh my goodness. Well, we're going to have to zoom in a little bit then. There you go. That's kind of, it's all Damascus, S90V, mirror polished on the blade with that titanium clip. Golly, that thing looks gorgeous. Holy cow, that looks good. Yeah, now, you're going to pay for it. That's $6.99 on early bird. So it's going to be, you're going to have to put out for it if you're really looking for that. Now, they do got some other ones over here. Oh, let's see here. Let's zoom back out a little bit. If you notice off to the right-hand side of your screen, they've got a Sorcerer and a Mage for $462. And now some of these may be gone already. Like I said, I'm kind of getting there late. Craziness abounds, but $834. Let's go to back this project real quick, and we'll just see what is remaining. There you go. There's a Sorcerer from $199. You got the Mage for $299. The Magna Mage, $349. Estimated delivery is October of 2024, too, so you're not going to have to wait a real whole long time. Looks like the Sorcerer and the Mage. The Enchanter, $6.99 is, let's see, let's click on that. Yeah, it still says you can back it, so those aren't out. Sorcerer and Enchanter, Mage and Enchanter, The Sorcerer, the early birds are pretty much gone. It was 185 on early bird. That's why I wasn't showing it. 277. So you would have been able to save just a little bit. What's that? $14. Like $22 on the early bird. So you would have been able to save it. Sorry, I wasn't there in the beginning. But like I said, it does end here in about, by the time you see this, well, where are we going? Where's it going? We're going all over the place. Some other popular reviewers going on. But I tell you what, I am really, really... Oh, there you go. Oh, there's a good picture of it. See if I can zoom in on that. Oh my goodness, look at that. That looks really nice. But anyway, guys. So, yes, it's on Artisan. They're doing Kickstarter for some of these models that they put out. Like I said, I think it's a really, really good idea. I'm going to throw this out of the way. Oh, you got to see a little bit of behind the scenes. Oh, no. All the good stuff that sits back there that you never see. But you've got the Mage. You've got the Sorcerer. Of course, you've got the Magnum Mage and the Enchanter as well. 4 different versions of what is, I believe, is a really, really well done, really nice knife. So kudos to Artisan, kudos to Dustin for the design, and Artisan for kicking out a really, really good product. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much to Artisan for sending these out. Dustin, for the guidance you gave, I greatly appreciate that. And thank you guys for swinging by and taking a look at them with me. Always appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.